Hi, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Black Friday Business Bonanza. Tonight, I am joined by two absolute powerhouse legends, Dan and Danielle, and of course, the beautiful Nikki Sophie. Dan and Danielle are epic leaders in the community that I'm part of, and they are amazing mentors. So I've brought them on tonight to share a little bit about their expertise in that area.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for inviting us.
So good to have you guys on. I just wanted to ask you guys, so the community that we're a part of, like obviously it's incredible because we're all like one big family, and we all know that starting online can sometimes be quite lonely, and if you don't have that support, it's really hard to sometimes keep going. So can you just touch a bit more on like what we are part of and what we have and the big family and how we all just like love and support each other, and like, yeah, just let us know, just because I know people often start online businesses and then stop doing it because they just get, they don't have that support to keep going sometimes, and it is really hard at times. So can you just talk a bit more on that for us, if you don't mind?
Sure. Totally understand. And kind of when we very first started online, many years ago now, there wasn't the support that we had. And so it was a little bit of a lonely, road and journey to, where we are today. We've got the most incredible international team and a community of support like no other. So to have, somebody there to help the newest person step by step, to be able to lay out a roadmap that we've been able to follow now, and be able to help other people that haven't, had any, experience online to have results and success, and just have that guidance and support to be able to tap into a platform and also community to be able to, grow yourself as a person, but also to be able to grow, brand and business and income as well online. So the support that we have within our community, but what we have within our personal team that we're all part of is absolutely next level, and it's more feel like family than friends. And I think that's the best part. You can feel, that you can reach out and ask that silly question that, you feel a bit nervous about asking sometimes, but you can do that within our group and community, and especially our team, because we're all about, having fun and freedom.
Yeah, I love that.
What I really love too is it isn't really like any normal business. It's like a movement of incredible conscious visionaries leading the way forward to make this planet a better place and, support humanity. It really is like nothing we've ever been part of before.
So amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Thank you, guys. And I've realized through this journey that I think mentorship is so very, very important. And I'd like to make a little bit more about the fact that in this platform and in this community that we're part of, there is that absolute dedication with mentorship. Could you speak a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. And there's quite a difference between a coach and a mentor. So a coach, for example, a good analogy is like a basketball coach. Like he's great at what he does. He can support you and guide you to be a very good basketballer, but he may not have won a championship to be, pure-size. Whereas a mentor is someone like, a Michael Jordan who smashed out, loads of titles and is just an absolute champion. So the same thing with a business. So you can have mentors that can support you and guide you. So coaches who can support you and guide you to make, a 5-figure month. But then you've got the mentors who have already walked that path before. So a mentor is really someone that has the results that you want and what you desire to be. Not negating one or the other. They're both incredible, a coach and a mentor, but there is quite a difference between what you want and your personal choice.
Thank you for explaining that. I think a lot of people don't realize that. And there's that saying, you should strive to be the sum of the 5 people that are closest to you. And I think when you stay so close to the fire and you stay close to those people who have walked that road before you, and you can see the results that they have, I think that is such a motivating factor. I know personally for me, watching you guys day to day, just smashing through your goals is just, it's so motivating for me, and it's so inspiring. And I strive to be like you. And I think that's awesome thing about this community is there are so many epic people in it that we can just look up to and also reach out to. Nobody's too far above us or in a different class, if you could say that. Like the people that are making 6-7 figures a month are still as approachable as the person who's just come into the business. I think that's really, really awesome.
Absolutely. And one of our biggest tips we can share is we only listen to those who have the results we want. So like you said, just only listen to those people. And, you know, that's a mentor can pick out something in 3 seconds what you're doing wrong, whereas, you know, it can take you 3 years to work that out on your own. So a mentor is so valuable. They can just pick things straight away because they've been there, done that, and they can educate and share their falls and their losses with you. Yeah, share your wins.
So true.
I think something that was very important that you touched on before, Rebecca, about you're the sum of the 5 people that you hang around the most. And we've got some amazing, you know, friends and family that we love to hang around and be around. But where we're on our path to freedom and, you know, financial goals and successes, we want to really follow the people that have had the results. So Danielle and I, you know, as mentors, we also have mentors. And so we're following and listening to people that are where we want to be. So Danielle and I, we make an amazing income online, but there's people that have reached, you know, goals and dreams above, you know, from where we are. So we've surrounded ourselves around some of the top leaders within our industry that are earning, you know, well over $1 million a year. You know, some people are, you know, just absolutely crushing the goals, and we're listening to exactly the stepping stones that they've put in place.
I think that that's also really great is that you guys are listening to those guys above you, and we may be listening to you, and it trickles down in this beautiful symbiotic relationship of just give and take and share, which I think is so, so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to be part of that. Don't you, Nikki? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I just love that we work like a team. Like, for example, you and I, we literally live across the world and we talk every single day like we've known each other forever. Like, it's so cool that we can just meet these people who are aligned with us. Like, I have so many friends here, for example, or, you know, close by that just don't understand what I'm doing, or family and all of that as well. I'm sure you guys have the same. But it's just being aligned with those people that have the same dreams as you, that can encourage you every single day when, you know, you're having an off day or whatever, and you just go to that person. Like, I come to you all the time and we have a chat and it's okay, and you keep going and we work together like a family. And like you said before, we can literally reach out to anyone, it doesn't matter who it is, and they will help us. Whereas I've been in previous companies before online where it was kind of separated, and those at the top, like, it was a top secret of how they got there and they didn't want to share it. And that's just off-putting to me. Like, I just love this so much, because literally you can reach out to anyone and anyone is willing to help you, no matter at what stage they're at, whether at the top, bottom, middle, it doesn't matter. Like, we're all just one big family, and I just love that so much. Yeah.
And that's really cool that, Nikki, about, you know, your previous network marketing company, where, you know, you felt intimidated to actually reach out to those, you know, higher people, because they were kind of felt a bit superior, and you kind of felt if you would reach out and ask them. And that's what 100%. With our incredible community is, it doesn't matter if they're part of your team or not part of your team. If someone's having success and results in an area that you want to go down, they're more than happy and willing and helping, you know, to share their knowledge, you know, to help and guide you, to do an interview, to do whatever. And I've seen you guys do some incredible interviews here with people that you guys will, you know, you won't financially, you know, help each other, but you will always help each other. And that's what's really, really cool. And it also goes the other way as well. We don't feel funny about, you know, when I reach down and I ask Nikki a question, you know, I say, Nikki, that was an incredible post, you know, how did you do this and that? And that's what I didn't see with my last network marketing company. The top people would go to the newest person, and how are you going, how are you getting your results, and that kind of stuff. So I'm really glad that you brought that up, because we do have something super special here to make a new person feel at ease by just being their authentic self and being able to ask that question and then getting the result from it. It's really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think we can also feel quite lonely, especially when we're first getting into it, and not knowing what the next step is, or not knowing where to go or what to do. And also when you have a win, feeling shy about celebrating it, I think maybe because other people don't understand it. But when you're part of a community of people that are in it and who get it, it's so much easier to enjoy those celebrations, or have somebody who understands exactly why you're so excited about this, what other people would think is the silliest little thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I smashed the live out today. Everyone's like, oh, that's great. Me. But everybody around us in the online community is like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good. It lifts all the energy and vibration and all the good stuff in life to make your business better, your family life better, our friendship and fun, and the little wins are the big wins, really. Like Danielle and I, we have a little bit of a competition between each other, and I had a bit of a win this week, and I'm walking around the house owning it. And it's really cool. But then you see, Danielle was able to hit the top rank. Well, we did it together in 10 months, and now we're seeing, people. Young lady this week, she hit the top rank. She's only 23 years old, and it's absolutely so cool to see. And then, people that, get their very first sale, and they might have been in the business for 12 months, and we still celebrate those wins as well. So there's no race to the top. It's all about just helping each other at their own pace. And we know we're playing the long-term game, because we know that we're going to be leaving a legacy for our family.
And it's 80% inner work, 20% strategy. So it's such a different ball game with how we do business.
Yeah, it's definitely not a get-rich overnight thing, which we all know. So it's cool that we're all in it for the long run. And if you stay in it and if you stay close to the fire, then you're definitely going to succeed, which is so cool.
100%. Yeah.
And I think that's it in a nutshell, is staying close to the fire, like you said, Nikki. And the closer you stay to the fire, the warmer you get, or the hotter you get, and the further you go. And I think that's a perfect little note to wrap up on. Thank you so, so much for your time and energy. Dan and Danielle, you're always there for us, and I appreciate you guys so much. Nikki, thank you very much for being on tonight as well. And thank you, every single one of you who've been watching live. And if you're catching the replay, pop in the comments, #replay, and we can get the conversation going that way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful evening or morning wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much. Love your natural leadership, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.